Hey, how's it going? There we go. Audio was like being a little funky there. Microphone was just like, nah, fam, you aren't real at the moment. Um, yeah, we're gonna pop into some beta 1.7 Minecraft. I'm gonna load up the old Spotify here and pop open the Minecraft playlist, and then we'll throw the game on. Yeah. Where's my Minecraft playlist? There it is. Cool. Alright. It's been a little while since I've done a stream. It's been 18 days. So just over 2 weeks since my last stream. This is the first time I've played any games really since in 2 weeks. I've been hella busy. Doing quite a lot. You know, all of that stuff. But it is what it is. There we go. I'm trying to think. I think this is a reasonable volume, but actually, give me a second. Turn this down a little bit. There we go. Okay. Anyway. Let's see if my capture works. Hold on. Hey there. There we go. Let's try that again. Nope. There it goes. Okay, we did. Nope, that's not good either. Hey man, would you capture for me? It'd be pretty sick. All right, fine. We'll do a regular screen mode instead. Do it like this, and that should work. There we go. Thank you. All right. So, yeah, the last thing I did on this world was mining a lot. I have 18 diamonds on me, and I think I have like another 30 in my base. I did a lot of diamond mining off stream because I had like a little free time one day, and I just kind of like mined for 2 hours or something. I switched up my mining technique. I think I'll use up the last of this pickaxe, and then I'll head back to base. But yeah, so it's been a long 2 weeks. Lapis, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of robot stuff. Last week was kind of crazy for robotics because I was in there for like 12 hours one day, and then the next day I came in again after when I didn't have school. But you know, it's fine. But yeah, so I've been super busy with that. We were making some interesting like developments on our robot. We're making like interesting decisions for all of the complex parts of this game. But it's all right. This game is definitely more complicated than last year's game, so there's a lot to program around. Alright. Cool. Alright. That'll conclude this line here of stuff. And now we have the long trek back. This is like 500 blocks long, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, it's fine. Yeah. Anyway, no, sorry, I'd like take pauses because when I'm mining, I'm counting blocks like that, so I had to take some pauses there to count in my speech. But anyway, robot stuff is roboting. Today I spent some time, and since we're waiting on intake to be added to the robot, the new robot chassis to be built, and also the intake arm, and then also the airplane launcher all needs to be added still. They're like seven. They're all like 80% done, and then you still have to add them. So waiting on that currently, and because then that kind of like stalls programming. So I went ahead and wrote a bunch of ghost code today, where I programmed out a whole bunch of features without having those things actually on the robot. So we just wrote a bunch of theoretical code that should work, most likely, with only have to adjust like a few numbers here and there, and then we should be good, which is pretty cool. Okay. Trying to think. Oh yeah, we'll head back up and then add our stuff. But yeah, as you can see down here, these are very, very lengthy tunnels. I think this is the longest one probably. This is one. I'll probably extend this further out, and then I changed the level I was mining at because I realized that in this version of the game, your Y level is actually calculated at your head height and not where your feet are. So it's actually, I need to be mining like one block up further for a better chance at diamonds. But yeah, so stay time, cool. Yeah, so I like wrote out a bunch of features today, and like got a whole bunch of things done, because there's like, I'm gonna have to add a little more now, because apparently we're doing like 4 servos. I'm gonna skip this. I don't feel like listening to it right now. Apparently, instead of 1 servo in our intake, our intake's gonna have 4 servos apparently. So we'll have to add that. We're gonna be like really close to the maximum servo limit, because we've got 4 on the intake. We've got 1 on this little hook at the bottom of the robot. We've got 1 on the airplane launcher, and then I think that's actually all the servos. Okay, so we're at 6 servos total at the moment, which is still kind of wild. That's alright. Where have I been? Oh yeah, I'm gonna take some of this cobble out. I have put this gold in here. I have 53 diamonds total. So we'll craft that here in a second. I do want to go in I have a chest down here outside of my mine that I dump extra mining resources into. Then we can make ourselves full diamond gear. I almost walked off the edge of that. But yeah, so we have this thing that I made. I actually designed a hook myself. For like, we have this like, we need to carry an item, a pick or a game element. We need to carry it. We have like, we just need to place it on this one specific position during autonomous. And so instead of having to worry about like our intake being too strong to place it accurately on the floor, we'll just make it so the robot drags it on this little hook underneath it, and then the hook moves to release the pixel, or the game element. That's what it's called. What's it called? A pixel, but that's the game element name. But yeah, so that's actually pretty cool. And we're doing that. So I made that myself. I can show that really quick. Let me pop open Onshape really fast. Should be logged in still, I think. Yeah, we'll just sign in really quick. Let me pop this guy open. So here is the initial iteration of this object. And all it needs to do is go over here, and then I could place this in here, but the hook goes into this and like holds onto it, and then the hook releases it off the floor. It stays on the floor like this orientation. The hook goes in interfaces with that part. And so that was the old design. That one's pretty bulky. Here's a much more streamlined design. Has a much nicer little curve to it. It's smaller overall, thinner. Because it didn't need to be much bigger. I changed the steepness of the angle, which is why it's so much thinner comparatively. And this also works for our new chassis revision, because we were revising the specific the height of the chassis base plate where this is mounted to. So that'll be fun. I just wanted to show off that because I thought it was cool. So I modeled that, which was fun. And we have it printed. We've printed it already, and so I already have the servo for it. Yeah, so we'll have that. Now their intake, I have to do like 4 servo control now, apparently, as of like at the last 5 minutes of the meeting today. They're like, oh, by the way, we're adding 4 servos to the intake instead of the 1 that it originally was. So that'll be interesting. That'll limit us in our speed as well of our intake, but it's fine. Because we have 2 really fast servos, and we have a ton of the slower servos, and we can't make the new intake with the 4 fast servos. But it's alright. Trying to think. Good. Where have I been storing gunpowder? Oh, there. Okay, I was gonna say. So let's craft up our diamond gear. Let's fucking go. Just craft this shit up. I love the texture of diamond gear in this version. It's so nice. I don't think they've changed. I feel like they've updated the color a little bit recently, or at least like a few years back. Look at that. We are fucking dripped out. And we'll make a diamond sword. Look at that. Hella nice. Look at that shit. We're all really dripped out now. Now we got the classic Minecraft drip. For real. On God. Trying to think. I'm like 99% sure redstone blocks don't exist. I know I've done this before, probably, and I just couldn't remember what happened. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Thank you. So, I'm trying to think. My brain is like non-functioning right now. Robot moments, robot, brain, please function. Something, balls. Anyway. Robot programming, it's going good. I planned out all of the controls for the robot without having anything to control except for the driving. So that's pretty cool. Autonomous is going to be hard though, because now I'll have to add some a way of detecting other robots and then avoiding them. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I will be placing my pre-order pretty soon, this weekend actually, for my Framework laptop. Pretty excited about that. It's pretty cool. I've been talking about it a bunch, I know, but I'm looking forward to it. because it's pretty cool. Perfect. Alright, now we got our iron pickaxes. Our, what was it? Alright, so yeah, hopefully they get built, because like build is kind of like all like almost done, as I said. And hopefully they get things like done fast enough so I can like really program. What the fuck? Anyway, I hope that they get it done fast enough so that way I can make sure that the last of the things are programmed. I think we actually, if we can get everything built by this competition, we will be like dominating in it, because a lot of the teams we'll be going up against are much smaller, and they don't have all the same. Usually they don't have like a fully fledged out robot by this time. They have robots that can do like some stuff, but we have a robot that should be able to do everything that early on, which is going to be a massive advantage. Trying to think. Our intake method is so reliable and fast compared to the other options normally. That I think we'll have a pretty major advantage on our hands with that. Yeah, so most of these teams don't even have like an autonomous 99% of the time. I think none of them had auto the last time we went to this competition, and and they got 1 week extra last time. This time they don't have that extra week. So if we have an auto this early on, it'd be fucking crazy. We didn't have a quote-unquote autonomous until our second competition, and that was something I made in 5 minutes to make the robot drive forward and get us points 30% of the time. Or 33% of the time, or whatever. So that was like not very good, but it still got us like some points, and even then that allowed us to compete pretty well at that competition. So having like my auto that I have planned out should get, because that old like test like 5-minute auto from the beginning of last year only was 20 points or whatever. This auto is 45 points, and it also is like doing shit that I've planned out so far, and it's like relatively simple, which is like really cool, and I should be able to make it more advanced later on, which is also cool. But yeah, if I'm able to like make it maybe a 50-60 point single robot auto, that'd be really cool too. I have no idea. We shall see, you know. Yeah. What is it? But having a 45 point auto this early on will get us like a ton of ranking points as well, and if we can win every single match that we play, then we can like get really far ahead in our rankings for regionals. Which would be really good, because getting the not only winning games in your in all the little tiny matches, the winning them and then getting points in autonomous gives you even more tiebreaker points and ranking points, so it's like really important for the regional event. And then we would move on to state with a good advantage. If we can win our regional event, we can go on to state, and I think I really hope we can make it to Worlds this year. That'd be really cool if we could. I feel like it's possible. I think we can build a strong enough, fast enough robot to really do good. I think this time around. Hopefully. Why is this one so high up? The lava pools are never this fucking high. Whatever. Yeah, then I really think we could make it to Worlds, and it'd be really awesome if we could. I'd be pretty happy about that, to be honest. I feel like, so we were like super close last year to getting it, so I feel like we could really definitely get it this time. Because now I have like a lot more programming knowledge. I think I can make us a stronger robot than last year, and I feel like our design has improved at least. And I think our unique arm mechanism is going to give us a good advantage early on until teams copy it. Trying to think. Yeah, like going to Worlds will be like a really awesome thing. I think I would definitely vlog going to Worlds. And like I'll like edit together a fun video. That did so much damage, god damn. What the fuck? Oh, okay. That's what I did. Cool. But yeah, I think it'd be like really fun to like vlog going to Worlds, and like, okay, it's like we'll vlog like the getting ready, getting packed, and then getting ready to leave, and then like actually going and all of that stuff. I think would be really fun and cool. Yeah, definitely. And then like I'd like vlog like the bus ride, the fucking 16-hour bus ride there to Texas, to Houston. And like all like the wacky antics here and there, you know, like throughout. I think I want to put it all together, and then I'll like film like getting ready getting like settled into the hotel, eating out at dinner with everyone, and then like going to bed each night in the hotel, and then like getting up for each competition, and then going to the competition and like vlogging a little bit of the competition and stuff. I think I would like get an external storage and then just like film a fuck ton and then put it on external storage, and then like edit it all together at the end of the trip or something. I think that would be really neat. But yeah. And like going to Worlds will just be really, really fucking cool. It's like one final thing for the senior year. nice. Even though it's only been my second year on the team, I feel like I've like put so many hours in already. That's like I feel like I've been there for longer. But yeah, I'm trying to think, what was it? Yeah, so this season will be hard, I think. It depends on how strong the good teams are. And I think they might let us go to Worlds this time, because normally they don't let teams go 2 years in a row. And Sheer Force went last year, and Sheer Force is our biggest competition, to be honest. Because they're like a big... Oh, let's go with diamonds. Just wanted to get this one out of the way. Cool. Yeah, Sheer Force is our biggest competition, I would say. Because they have more funding than us. And they build a really strong robot because they kind of use the same chassis each time and then kind of like add a couple of things to make it work for the new game. And they're, funnily enough, their chassis is actually based off of the robot that got us to Worlds when I wasn't on the team in the 2021 season. The 2021 season. 2021 to 2022 is what got them. They went to Worlds, and their Sheer Force's robot chassis design is based off of that robot that went to Worlds for us. It would be even crazier if we could win the World Championship as well. But that's really, really, really fucking hard. I think our team has only done it one time, like 15 years ago. I think that was on the FRC team, not the FTC. I don't think FTC, or I think FTC's won the Worlds once, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but not any time in the recent decade. So yeah. And raising money for a Worlds trip is a little iffy if we can make it. That it's about 30 grand for all of the team to go to like cover all of our hotel and dinners and stuff and all of that. So that way the only thing we have to pay for is if we want extra snacks and souvenirs and stuff, which is honestly really nice. But it is hard to get all of that. Damn, do I not get full bars because of the one durability that all of my shit took? That's crazy. Yep. Yeah, so working on that. I'm hoping the season goes well. I feel like it will. I'm like, once we get out of this little like pocket of trying to build everything, because we have so much to do, I think once it's done, we're gonna have a strong ass robot. But yeah, been doing that. Had a college rep visit with Missouri S&T today. I also finally got my college applications in after procrastinating for 2 months. Finally got those in. Got my early application in for U of I. Missouri S&T I applied for as well today. I also applied for Wash U today. I also found out today that because of my ACT score and GPA, I automatically qualify for, I automatically receive over $9,000 per year as a merit-based scholarship for Missouri S&T. like from them directly. So if your ACT score is in a certain range and your GPA is in a certain range, if those combine, it puts you in a certain like bracket, like a pricing tier for how much your scholarship is every year. And mine qualifies for almost the maximum amount, which is 11,000 is the full max that they'll do, but I'll be just below, anything below 11,000 and above 8,000, which is really nice because tuition's only 13 grand, so it's like a really over half of it. And the more expensive part is actually like room and board and like textbooks and class and like lab materials and stuff. That's actually more expensive than tuition. Actually, it's about the same. It's a little bit about the same. Without any scholarship stuff, plus room and board, plus parking pass, plus classroom materials, plus textbooks, plus lab materials, plus food, plus tuition is 24 grand a year. Without any aid, so that's really not that bad comparatively. Or I think it might be 30 grand per year without any aid. So then I automatically qualify for the 8 grand, the 9.5 grand per year for the instant stuff, and then if I get accepted, which I'll find out in like a week or two, then I can apply to like one of like 800 in-house scholarships that they have, and like a large chunk of them are like full ride scholarships. So, and because I got my application in so early, I'll get like the first dibs at that, which is pretty cool. So that's really nice. Kind of helps a lot. And Missouri S&Ts were really strong for their computer science and stuff. So that's pretty cool. If I have a kind of a weight off of my shoulders now that I finally got my other college applications in. So the due date for the U of I early application one, the deadline for that was November 1st. It's fucking October 24th. I started working on it on September 18th, and then I procrastinated a shit ton, and then didn't get around to filling out my Common App stuff until October 4th. And then now, fucking 20 days later, I finally actually submitted the application, which was a mistake on that one, but it's alright. But yeah, so it is at least in me being so close to the deadline makes me like I get picked like further down in the list for stuff like when they're reviewing things, but like it isn't like a horrible detriment, but it's all right. My college pick will still come down. I'll likely get accepted to pretty much anywhere, but it's a matter of affordability and like who's going to like cover the most, and if I can like avoid student loans and stuff like that, which I think is very likely, which would be pretty cool. Plus because I'll have a good like 10, I think I should have around almost 14 grand in savings after doing like the stuff at the internship at like True, and all of that. So that wouldn't be too bad. That would actually help a lot, especially for covering like room and board things. If I get my tuition taken care of pretty nicely. So for example, if I get accepted to Missouri S&T, which I likely will, they'll and I don't get like a full ride scholarship, but I get like a good number of scholarships that are renewable, then I honestly will still be just fine in terms of not having to take out student loans, which would be pretty cool. Because I'll still have also Missouri S&T really likes people that are in FIRST Robotics, which is what I'm doing currently, because our actual Missouri and Kansas state regional is held there for FTC. And So they actually, but yeah, they really like people from that have done FIRST Robotics and stuff. They give you like extra things for that, which is really nice. So that makes things, it gives me an advantage as well in that regard, is just how many colleges actually do like FIRST Robotics stuff and the partnerships they have with them. But if we make it to Worlds, I'm 100% vlogging the fuck out of that. Oh shit, you know what I also need to work on? I need to work on dusting off the old app development skills to work on a mobile app for my engineering class. Forgot about that. Yeah. That's fun. It's been a while since I've just gotten to, you know, chill and do some mining, you know? Some of that on-camera mining. The classic. Well, we got 4 diamonds. Still not too shabby compared to the 0 that we were getting for like multiple streams. I have to do this shitty ass group project for English now, which is kind of whack. I have to work with like 4 people to do this assignment over the course of the next 2 months, which kind of sucks ass for group work because I really don't like having to like rely on a bunch of people like that to do their shit. It's really annoying, not gonna lie, but yeah, it is what it is. Still don't know the status of my AP Stats class. It looks like she actually was here today. Her last day is this Friday. So she actually talked to us about it today. And all that. But she's apparently she wants to make sure it doesn't go to the teacher that tanks everyone's GPA. So it might actually just be removed. Like the class just might be gone completely. But we'll see what happens with that. If it does, I'm actually not complaining, to be honest, because it makes the start of my days even lighter. I can hang out with my old English teacher. At least on my B days, it makes it lighter, which is kind of nice. Because technically, I only need to take an English class this year, and I'm to graduate. But I'm taking all these other extra classes just to pad out my report card and stuff, my transcript. But I technically could have graduated last year, but colleges actually do not like kids that graduate early. It's a misconception kind of thing, but it's actually kind of like worse. Because you're not as... Because the senior year usually isn't really super academic heavy anyway, but it's more of a, you're getting ready for college, you're getting ready for like the rigor of college and all of that, and having to like still be responsible. If you graduate early, you're like statistically, obviously, like it's not going to be the same for everybody, but obviously the college doesn't know you on a personal level yet, so they have to take it as just a standard statistic with everyone else. So like statistically, the early graduates are not as good for colleges, unless they're like really fucking smart and they like graduate high school like 6 years early or some shit. Like there's like kids like 12-year-olds that are in college and stuff, but that's a different story. But yeah. I wouldn't be complaining too much, honestly, if my AP Stats class gets dropped completely. That's alright, to be honest. Thankfully, I don't have to pay for the AP exam for that, because they didn't sign me up for it, so if I don't take that exam, I won't have to pay anything, which is cool. But yeah. Also really lightens my homework load. So it's also not too bad. It's so nice that I have like so much weight lifted off my shoulders now that I finally got my fucking application in, because I was stressing about getting it in before the deadline. I don't know why I was stressing so much, because it literally took me fucking 5 minutes to do. I procrastinated a 5-minute task well, I guess setting up my Common App, that's like a 2 hour, like an hour and a half process, but so an hour and a half plus 5 minutes task that I procrastinated for like 2.5 months on. That was probably the worst thing I procrastinated on in a hot minute. Yo, let's go Diamonds. Let's fucking go. Yeah, so that was not very cash money, you know, and all that jazz. But now it's done. Now I have like less to worry about, and I don't have as many deadlines, because now all I've got going on for homework, really, I need to finish those fucking AP Bio videos on AP Classroom. Once those are done, then you know, because I'm instead of watching those, I'm streaming Minecraft. But it's fine, you know. Yeah, but once those are done, then I just have I do have some English homework currently, but it's not due for like a week, so that's not too shabby. And then that's the only homework I've got right now, because all my other classes are chilling. Spanish is like, I don't know what the fuck's going on in there. Whatever's going on with that, we don't get homework usually. And then AP Bio, don't have a lot of homework in there generally. It's just the classwork stuff, so that's not too bad. Just the videos to get done. Then I've got a test coming up next Monday. And then social studies, we're just watching a movie right now and taking doing a worksheet on it, which is easy. We never have homework for that class usually. And then robotics class is literally just me working on the robot, so that's fine. Then on B days, my AP Stats is going to be gone, most likely, so that's less homework from there. But I don't currently have any homework, because we just did a test and she's not going to assign more stuff. And then AP English, we've got the small homework assignment, which is like doing a couple of questions after reading a few pages of a thing, and then the quarter project, which sucks ass. But I have that's due in like December. But yeah. And then engineering, design, and development, it's going pretty smoothly, I would say. So then we don't have any homework in there really ever, unless I do like development for the app outside of the classroom, class and stuff, which is still an option, but that's all right. And all that, and then other than that, really, then I have my TA period for 8th period, so yeah, I'm chilling on homework really, which is nice. All my homework comes from my AP classes, and the homework's long as fuck. But if I can get those AP classroom videos out of the way, she seems to have stopped assigning more of them, which I'm chill with. I think she might assign some, but in less frequent amounts, so I can get them done easier. And then not having the AP stats stuff is going to actually be a pretty big boost. And then I'll have a full extra hour and a half of my day to work. If I make my 5th period another TA period, and I make it with my old English teacher, then I have pretty much a free hour and a half to actually work on schoolwork extra out of my day. Because like my TA period for my 8th period, I'm TAing for the digital electronics class that I took last year. But I work on the robot 99% of the time in there. I work on the programming for it in there, so I don't really do a lot of schoolwork in it. So if I can get my old English teacher as a TA period, honestly, that would be pretty nice for doing for just being able to get more work done and not having as much homework, which is pretty cool. I've been really bad at managing my time this year, because I've been having a lot more time in classes to like work on shit, and then I just like watch or like play fucking games on my phone instead. Just kind of ass. It's no one's fault but my own, though. Need to work on that, but yeah. And hey, we're rapidly approaching my time for me to move, which is pretty rad. I've been thinking about vlogging stuff. Like, I feel like I want to do that. I wanted to vlog my little coffee date by myself the other day, last week. That would have been fun. Or 2 weeks ago now. Yeah, because that would have been fun. It was a little solo coffee adventure, but that would have been fun to vlog, but I can't bring myself to vlog in public, to be honest. But I think vlogging personal stuff, like robotic stuff, and then like moving and stuff, I think that would be fun content to add to the channel, you know? But yeah. But yeah, I'm getting excited because I'll start packing and stuff pretty soon here. In these, probably, I'm trying to think. I'll have a good amount of time to pack, because on November 4th and November 7th, November 4th I've got a robotics competition. November 7th and I think the 11th, some days, 2 days in the same week, I have voting day off and and Veterans Day off, I think. And then on top of that, I'm gonna look at my little calendar here really quick to figure out. I need to double check the date that I was thinking of. Yeah, on the 7th and the 10th of November I have off, and then I go to school for 1 week. And I think I'm gonna start the moving on the 17th, and then because 17th is a Friday, and then if I spend that Saturday and Sunday moving, and then I have the full I have a 1 week Thanksgiving break, so from the 20th through the 26th, I have to get settled in, which is pretty nice. So I think I might do like a Thanksgiving or like the fancy dinner thing on like the 21st or something, or 22nd. Do the fancy dinner thing, which would be cool. So really not too bad. We're in the long shot now, but yeah. So I think I'll start moving on the 17th. I might pack. I think it'd be a good idea. I'll probably pack, and then I'll have to go like a week pretty much without like some of my stuff, which is fine. But I could pack on the 7th and 10th, and pack my computer last. I think computer and desk last. If I'm moving my desk, I'm still not sure about that yet. We'll see how that goes. But yeah. Got a nice amount of diamonds today. But yeah, I think I should be able to pull that off. I think that'd be reasonable. Hell, I might even start like excuse me. Sorry about that. Depending on how Thursday goes, I might even start packing or like start moving stuff that Thursday night, like the 16th, and then Friday night do like the main bulk of moving, and then I just spend from the 18th till the 26th, because technically because my actual Thanksgiving break starts on Monday the 20th and goes to Friday the 24th, but because of the weekends and stuff, so Friday the 17th is my last day of school until 10 days later in the 27th, which is a Monday. So that's really honestly not too shabby. I could really, if I started moving stuff Thursday the 16th, move the rest of the stuff Friday night the 17th, and then just settle in on the 18th and like be good to go, to be honest, or pull an all-nighter Friday night or something, get ready and then chill out Sunday and be like start my little like fancy food prep stuff for like do like a Monday or Tuesday, do the fancy dinner, and I'd be chilling. Which would be pretty sick, not gonna lie. I am really excited though. My grandpa has given me his really nice ass bike. It's like a really nice mountain bike, and it has fucking 27-inch tires, which are actually enough for my fucking long ass legs, so I don't hit the handlebars with my knees. And then and it's also got like full suspension and shit. It's like really fucking nice. It's got like even shock absorbers in the seat, which is pretty cool. And I'll be able to ride that around. So, and he has so much, like, he has a bunch of exercise equipment. So he's got like a treadmill. He's also got an exercise bike, like the stationary thing, and he's got a bunch of like dumbbells and stuff. And I have the actual room available to exercise, which is really cool. I'm looking forward to that. And then, which is it's like going to be like a really good change, I would say, and then just having much more free time, especially if I have less homework and stuff. If I have one class removed, then I'm only down to really 2 actual classes that I get homework in, to be honest. Yeah, pretty much. Like, only 2 actual classes of homework is super fucking manageable, and then the rest of my time is literally spent doing robot shit. And then going home, and then like really I won't be bogged down that much, which would be really nice and refreshing, because like I'll be getting home by like 6:30 each night during the week, and then I just have to, you know, shower, which I can shower nice and like work, like, so make dinner. Assuming I have things like pre-prepared, I can make dinner like half an hour, so we're at like 7 now. I go work out for a bit, then I don't know if I should work out in the morning or in the night, I don't know. Work out probably for like 30-40 minutes, maybe an hour, puts you at 8, take a shower, which can be done in like half an hour if I have a good shower, you know. And sitting at 8:30, and then I still got time to chill for a little bit and then go back to bed, so Not too bad, to be honest. I think I could maybe not work out for an hour, maybe half an hour first, or maybe just work out in the morning or something. I'm not sure. Actually, hell, I wouldn't be getting home at 6:30. I'd be getting home at like 6-ish, 5:45, 6 with traffic maybe. But that's a 5 p.m. rush though, so that's, or 5 p.m. like lull. Most of the traffic's like from 3 to 4. So really, honestly, I'd be getting back in reasonable time, 45-ish minutes. So it's really, honestly, my day wouldn't change that much if I just left on time from robotics each day, or left like a little bit, or like 5 minutes earlier. I'd be fine. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. I think we'll finish off this pickaxe here, and then, all right. We only got one more pickaxe. We might as well go through it and then be, or no. Yeah. So honestly, my like timing of day won't be too bad, because if I do a little bit of ingredient prepping before, like on the weekends and stuff, or, well, actually, honestly, hell, even having the ingredients that I need, I can cook like good ass meals in like 20 minutes. So that's really not too bad. And then do my on the weekends, do my breakfast prep stuff, and then do my the fuck is it? We have breakfast prep, and honestly, I can also, yeah, oh shit, it's gonna be so nice. I can bring my lunches to school. I can have like an actual balanced lunch rather than the fucking freezer burnt ass tiny chicken sandwich and 3 French fries. Like, it's gonna be so fucking nice. But yeah, it'll be a lot of nice things. It'll be pretty cool. I definitely do that. But I think I will call it here for this stream. I want to keep talking more, but I gotta get going. I hope you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun streaming. It's been a while. And yeah, I will thank you for watching, and I'll see you around. Hopefully I can stream again sometime soon. Should have some time to stream sometime eventually, between now and when I move, right? Probably. Yeah, I'll get some streaming in on like when I'm on my days off that I have. Shouldn't be too shabby. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you around. Goodbye.